Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, the Chit Chat Queen. To some of you, it is Miss Yo, and to some of you, it is Yolanda. How are y'all doing today? Happy Saturday. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm saying it again. Hello to all my family, the CCQ crew, and the new CCQ crew, family members, cousins. I see y'all cousins. I see y'all down in them comments. We talking it out. It's like when we come over here, y'all, it's a family reunion. We just have our family reunions. You know how you have them like once every year, once every 2 years. Well, we have ours over here pretty frequent because we have so many new family members coming over. So, welcome to the new family members. We are so glad to have you. Okay, y'all. Pressure not up today. So, this should be a pretty good video, okay? So, again, hello. Your girl is going to try to really start doing these videos more frequently. I don't think your girl going to get on no schedule because that's not good for me right now. But I'm going to be more frequent with my videos. All right, so let's get into it. What we talking about today, y'all? I don't have anything in particular, but let's talk about some stuff. So, um, let's talk to the married folks. How about that? Ooh, let's talk to the married folks. Because I like talking to the singles. Because I was single for so long. So I can really relate to the single women. Things you go through. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But the married folks, what's up? What y'all got going on? Listen. Okay, me, for one. Okay. When I used to think of marriage, you know how you hear it's work, it's work. And I know in any relationship it's work. You can't have one person doing all the work for the other person, for both people, right? So when I would think of a marriage, you know what I'm saying? I would just be like, I don't like this lighting. Hold on, let me call the manager. Manager,
Hey y'all.
I need you on set. He don't want to work. He want to get paid. He don't want to work. I don't like this lighting, y'all. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it right. You know what? Stand by. Yeah. Is he walking slow? Y'all, he is not moving. I done called the manager to sit, and he is not moving, y'all. Like, it, you ain't hear me call you on set?
Yes.
You got the family waiting. Okay, plug up the that lamp. Let's see how to work. I want more lighting. I don't think we worked on the light. Yeah, I don't think we worked on the light like we should have worked on it. Oh, it's unplugged, ain't it?
Yeah.
Stand by, family. I like it. Okay. I like that, y'all.
You like that?
Yeah, I have to have a little bit more of wow.
Dang.
But anyway. Oh, and y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, excuse the scarf. Listen, I'm in between getting my hair braided or cut. I'm indecisive, okay? Your girl don't know where she want to get it braided or cut. That's the manager's hand back there, y'all. He looking out the window. He knows it. So anyway. Oh, say hello to the CCQ crew since you in here.
Oh, hey y'all.
Okay, y'all, he finna go.
What y'all doing?
Not striking up a conversation. A lie. Okay, so anyway.
I love y'all.
Okay, y'all.
I'm out. I'm out. Bye, y'all.
He ain't going nowhere, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah. Tiana, you better come over here and get Auntie Boo Boo. I ain't playing with him. But anyway, so when I used to think about marriage, I thought about it as like a relationship. You got to work at it. But y'all listen. Y'all, and just like I say this to the married folk, or the ones who have been in a relationship a long, long, long time, listen, it is work. It is work. Like, listen. And you know what? It's not just the work between the two people. If you got kids, so if you have a blended family, your individual things you're dealing with aside from things together, listen, it is work, y'all. Your girl be over here like, where this come from? Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? And nothing, but you know what though? And this is real talk. I used to approach a lot of things that I had no experience in with the analogy of being a mother. Because when I became a mother, there was no book. I mean, you can have countless people tell you this and this and that and that. You know, you can read books to prepare you. Nothing can prepare you for motherhood. Nothing, you know. So being a mother is like you're constantly walking your way through. You know what I'm saying? You're constantly learning as you go. That's what I'm saying. You're learning as you go. I'm still learning as I go. And I have 2 kids. And so that has been a journey for me. And it's been a rewarding journey. It's been a hard journey, a rewarding journey. I would not trade it for the world. Okay. Very, 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 very thankful to God for blessing me to be a mother. Okay, let me put that out there. But I do look at marriage kind of like that too, because, you know, you can have people tell you all day long, it's going to be like this, it's going to be like that. You can get the books, how to be this great wife, how to be this great husband, books on marriages and stuff. Nothing, I mean, really nothing prepares you. You jumping in this thing and you kind of feeling your way through, and you got somebody else feeling his way through or her way through. And you just trying to make this thing do what it do. Work. I don't mean to say it like, you know, it's like it's a negative, because it's not. I'm saying it's just work. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're that type of person in a relationship where you don't really put in work, like you just feel like things are supposed to work themselves out, or, you know, you looking to your partner to handle things and stuff like that, you're going to be in for a rude awakening if you get married. Because let me tell you something. If both of y'all in on that thing together, trying to make it work, you know what I'm saying, and really on one accord, it's gonna get really stressed out and stuff like that. But yeah. But I love it. I love it. I would not, I wouldn't trade my husband. He worked the nerve now. And I know he gonna see this. Yes, yes, baby, you worked the nerve. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nerves. But I love him. And like I said, I wouldn't trade it. I think you have to really go into a marriage open-minded. You really can go into it with your own personal, like, closed-minded. That's what I'm saying, closed-minded. You really have to be open-minded to things that may happen. You know, it's things that you're going to be required to do for the better of your marriage that you don't really want to do. Listen, eye-opener, but not complaining. Like I said, I love my marriage. I love my husband. But I just want to put that out there, like, y'all could have told a girl. Somebody could have sent me a memo and said, yo, hold on. You know, hold on. You know how some people make their marriage like it's a fairy tale, you know? Yeah. You got fairy tale moments. You got all peachy moments. But the reality of marriage is that, listen, especially if you get married with God in it, because you know there's a lot of people get married and God ain't nowhere in the building. He ain't no way in a marriage. He ain't never been in a relationship. But if you got God in it, and you are claiming that, and you are claiming that, he brought y'all together, you believe that, you know what I'm saying? And, you want your marriage to be pleasing in his eye and stuff like that, you get ready. Because one thing God do is, yeah, he'll bring you somebody, he'll bring you this relationship. It is wonderful and you're happy, but at the same time, he's continuously growing you, maturing you, stretching you, pruning you through the relationships, through new jobs, through anything, you know what I'm saying? He's continuously making you better. And a lot of us forget that, you know what I'm saying? So when it get kind of tough and you thinking, well, God, why is this so hard? Or God, if you know God, like, he that's what he do. He's continuously making you better, because your marriage may very well be a marriage that he uses for someone else to bless their marriage, help their marriage, get them together. You know what I'm saying? So in anything you want God to be glorified in, he is going to, he's going to do some things, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just want to put that out there. Okay. Anywho, so let's see. I don't really have anything particular to talk about. Because sometimes when I have some particular to talk about, I talk about other stuff too. But that came to me. And when you're a grown person, you should conduct yourself in a grown way. It's like social media gives people it gives these certain people a platform to come on here and be this person that they would like to be, or they're afraid to be. Meaning, you can come on here and be your authentic, or you can come on here and be who you want to be in real life, but you're only that person on social media. Or you're on here nowhere close to who you really, really are. It's just some person you have came up with in your head or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. Listen. I mean, if God blesses you with a platform to use that platform wisely. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put all your business out there, especially if you got kids, if you got a husband and stuff like that. You don't got to put all that out there, but you need to be authentic as possible, because if you are claiming God is in your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your Facebook, your website, whatever it is you have on social media, and you on here doing something totally different, you playing with God. There's no way I'm finna sit on here and tell you guys that, like I've said before, God is all up and through my channel. Over here, you will hear me talk about God a lot. You're going to hear me talk about Jesus a lot, and you're going to hear me talk about the Holy Spirit a lot. You're going to hear me talk about God's Word a lot, because I know what He's did for me. I know what He's brought me. I've experienced so many things with Him. How can I not talk about Him? How can I not tell you how good He is? What kind of person would I be? And you know what? That just brought something else to my mind, y'all. Y'all see how we get to talking over here and we get to maneuvering through these things, y'all? Listen, something else just came to my mind, right? Folks done been through hell, right? Hell. Y'all see how I came to the camera? Okay? Pure D hell. And God, and they called out to God, right? Here come God, rescuing, restoring, you know what I'm saying? Strengthening, giving courage for you to, maneuver through that thing, get right, you know what I'm saying? I mean, He done brought you out of some pits, right? But people don't hear about that though. You know, if God has brought you through anything, people need to know about it. Now, every testimony needs to be shared. If you have a good relationship with God, you'll know when you're supposed to share something when you're not. Okay? That's why I said every testimony ain't to be shared when you want to share it, because sometimes he wants you to share it at a particular time so it can reach a particular person who happens to, be looking at your channel or whatnot, right? And everything that is between you and God ain't for everybody else's ears. So everything he bless you with ain't for everybody's business. Everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you come on here and just spill everything. Because, you have to be, what's the word? You have to be cautious about that. I don't think that's not the word I'm looking for, but that's what I'm saying, cautious about that. But for me, it was a time I wouldn't talk about my depression, because a lot of people take that and try to use it against you. And that's why I'm telling y'all, when you can take things that you are currently going through or dealt with that people can use against you, when you can take those things and you can learn to embrace them, and that they made you, not broke you. You see what I'm saying? It's a different way when somebody try to come up, they try to throw it up to your face. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so for a minute I wouldn't talk about my depression or anything like that. But when I remember when I started to, and I started getting messages back from people telling me that they had no clue I had it, for one. And they would tell me they had it too, and nobody knew. And they were glad that I said something, because they have been struggling with it in silence. Listen, use your platform, for something that's going to help somebody, yeah, you want to make money. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But use your platform, use it for something good. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, people around here playing too much with God. You know what I'm talking about? You won't hear, you talk about God is this and God is that, but then your whole character is something totally different from that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, just, I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people play with God. I really don't. Because I'm like I said, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys all this stuff. Then you see me up on here doing something like 360 degrees different. And you like, but wait a minute, didn't you say God was all up in your channel, but you all up on here, Don't play with God. Don't play with God. Get yourself right first. Don't come on here playing with God. But yeah, so what I was saying, because I lost my train of thought. So what I was saying was, if I hadn't went through that, to where I knew, because that was a particular time in my life where I was really drawn to God. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't talk about it with nobody. A lot of people did not know that I was going through it. And that was a time for me to really draw close to God. And in the process of him saving my life, he did so much more in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just things now that I come across that I deal with, and I'm like, wow, years ago I would have reacted a whole different way. I have more patience now. I have more faith. I have more belief in God. It's like, I ain't perfect. Don't want to be perfect. Like I told y'all, I thank God I'm a work in progress. But I'm so much better, and I'm so much different. And don't worry about people that don't see it. It ain't for them to see. As long as you know, and God know, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because some of those folks see it and still not going to tell you that they see it. So don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Easier said than done, I know, but listen, it's a process. Anything that's a process, you need to go ahead and try. Get it started, okay? But yeah, so I'm at 19 minutes, y'all. What else? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm gonna make another video though, and I'm gonna have some to talk about on that one. It's gonna be down the line. I'm gonna put it out down the line, but I'm gonna make another video, and we're gonna talk about some things. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Your girl is at home chilling with my kids. My husband is at work. But yeah, have a wonderful Saturday. Make it count. Make your days count. Even if you don't get out the house, do something within yourself, because you don't have to get out the house to make it count. If you're a homebody, okay, that's cool, but make it count. Do something while you at home. You know what I'm saying? To better yourself, better your life, better your circumstances. It could be anything. One little thing is better than nothing, right? Make that happen. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it, y'all. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. If you haven't subscribed, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? Y'all better come on, hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell so you know when your girl is on. And go ahead and like the video. Why not? Right? Go ahead and like the video, right? Because let's spread this around the YouTube community. Shout out to my girl Tiana. I Can Only Be Me. Shout out to Mama's Touch. Shout out to Simply Lola. Shout out to Alicia Southern Crew. I'm gonna get this right, y'all. I got some people in my the McCrazies. Lisa Bess. My cousin Brenda. I'm gonna have to write y'all this. I'm gonna have to write this down because I don't want nobody to feel like I forgot you. You know, shout out to all the CCQ crew. All y'all be down in them comments. Charge it to my mind and my heart, y'all. But I love each and every one of you. Blessings to you and your family. I pray that you all have a great weekend. And remember, nothing you are going through is bigger than God. Nothing surprises him. You can't take something to him and shock him. Like, for real, for real. I mean, that job you need, that car you need, you know what I'm saying, that bill you need paid, that family member you need saved, the strength you need, the courage you need is not bigger than him. He can do it. He can do it. He's did it for me time and time and time again, and he continues to do it. So give it to him. Give it to him and watch. Seriously, watch. He gonna knock you off your feet in a good way. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great weekend.